welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be the second part in my organisation series, mini-series thing for back to school, where I am going to be showing you what's in my backpack. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. So the first thing I'm going to show you is my backpack. So I just have this kind of dark green with checkered handles Kanken backpack. It's not a real Kanken, but it functions, so I'm going to stick with it anyway. And it just looks like this on the back. So yeah, it's a pretty basic school bag. I really like the size of it. The main issue is the size of the front pocket, which is quite small for how much I like to keep accessible at once. But yeah, so this is my bag. I like it quite a lot, and it wasn't too expensive, which is helpful because I don't have enough money to buy a real Kanken, let's be honest, real. So yeah, this is just my school bag. So I'm going to start with the side and front pockets. So the first thing, which you can see, is just this water bottle. It's currently empty, obviously, because I don't go back to school until Wednesday. Obviously, I don't want water in there for just 3 days. So it's just this blue metal one. The main reason I use it, to be honest, is because it's tall and thin, so it actually fits in the pocket. I don't know if you can see that, but the pocket isn't actually very big, so this one does actually fit in there, which is why I have that. I don't know how long that will actually last in there, because I tend to start the year with a water bottle and then I just give up and just stop taking it, but we will try because water is important. So in the other side pocket, I just have some sanitary towels because, as you can probably tell, I'm female, but let's not dwell on that. So in the front pocket, as I said, it is a little bit small, so this bit might be a little bit chaotic and unorganised as to what I pull out in what order. So the first thing that's in there is just my phone charger. I will use this with my portable charger, which I will show you in a bit. But yeah, it's just, I think it's an Apple one for my phone, which I would also keep my phone in the front pocket, but currently I'm filming on it, so just a thing to note. So yeah, phone charger. I then keep a pair of headphones in there, so because my phone has no headphone jack, I have Bluetooth headphones, and so yeah, I just keep a pair in the front pocket because I take the train to school, so sometimes it's nice to, yeah, just have a pair of headphones if you're bored or walking somewhere, or if you're just sick of the world and want to drown everything out with music. So yeah, I think these were just from Amazon. They weren't too expensive, but yeah, they're very good. So yeah, just a pair of Bluetooth headphones. I also like to keep, this is going to pull everything out, I have a feeling, no, it's alright, nope, it is stuck, helpful. Give me a moment. I'll get there eventually. I also just like to keep a I think it's called a tote bag in my bag for if I have to carry any heavy textbooks home with me. So this was just from Amazon, and it says, "They call me Pie because I'm irrational and don't know when to stop," which I absolutely love this. But yeah, it's just for if I've ever got to carry anything that doesn't fit in my bag, it's more helpful to have a spare one than to just be there with nothing and have to carry it in your hands. So yeah, just got this in there. I have then got my card holder, and in here I just keep my train pass because, as I've said, I get the train to school, so I've got my train pass, a bus pass for where I live, just in case I ever want to get the bus. Well, there's a bus that goes from the station to school. Normally I just walk, but if I ever have anything really heavy, occasionally I will take the bus. So yeah, I've just got my photo card, train pass and bus pass in there. None of them I'm going to show you because obviously it's got my personal information and stuff on. So yeah, this was just from the shop Essentials, and I absolutely love it. Yeah, it's just this turquoise colour with a blue almost spine. But yeah, it's always good to have your train pass or you get fined, so yeah. So I then also keep just a little bit of money loose in my bag. So currently I've got £20, which is more than I normally have in there. I don't like to take my purse to school just because, one, it's bulky and it doesn't fit in my front pocket, and two, I go to school right in the centre of a town where it's a little bit dangerous if I have my purse, and giving them there every day, that could get expensive, because there are some really nice shops there. So yeah, I just take a little bit of money in case I forget my train pass, or I don't know, I need money for something suddenly. So it's more like emergency money, so I wouldn't just spend this, but yeah, I just keep that in there just in case. Then in my bag, I also keep a spare pen just in case I forget my pencil case. This is just a Lancaster University one, so yeah, just a pen. And the final thing in my front pocket is my key, because I need to get in the house, and on the back I've just got a key, like a theme park keychain, just it makes it a bit bigger and easier to find. So yeah, just my house keys, in case my parents aren't in or whatever, so I can get in the house. So that's everything from the front pockets. I will now get into the main pockets. So I'm just going to unclip the top, and then so this is what it looks like inside with all my stuff in. So I'm just going to do this in a bit of a random order again. So the first thing I keep in there is a stress ball, because I imagine sixth form will be quite stressful. So again, this is just from Lancaster University. This is the natural sciences one. So I just keep this in there in case I get stressed, pretty much. Pretty self-explanatory. So I then have my pencil case. I think my first video on this channel was a what's in my pencil case video, and actually it has changed a tiny bit, but yeah, it's pretty much the same. So just highlighters, pens, pencils, everything like that, glue, scissors, yeah, pencil case. I then have my calculator. For school we are required to have this one. I think I showed it in my what's in my pencil case video, but I tend to keep it loose, just because it makes my pencil case a little bit squished down a bit more. But yeah, it's just this Casio FX 9860 GII graphical calculator. Really expensive, but required for school, and actually it's really cool, and I've played with it a lot. So yeah, just keep that in there because all of my subjects require calculator. In case you didn't know, I take maths for the maths, chemistry and physics, so yeah, a lot of calculator work. In here I also have my portable charger, which I would keep in the front pocket, other than the fact it means everything else is impossible to get out because it is quite large, but it is super powerful. I've used it for 2 days running and it only lost half of its battery, so it is really good. It has 3 ports. It's just by the brand EC Technology. I think I got it from Amazon. And yeah, it has a port for an iPhone, a Samsung Tab and an iPad. But you can use any of them on any of them. It's just they have different, I think it's, yeah, it has different amp values. The iPhone is a 1 amp one, a Samsung Tab is 2 amps, and the iPad is 2.4 amps. So it won't break it if you put it in the wrong one, but it means if you put an iPad in the iPhone socket, then it won't charge as fast. So yeah, it makes it charge really quickly as well, which is helpful. So yeah, this is an absolute must-have for school, a good portable charger. I think it was like £20, which is quite expensive, but it is so good. To be honest, I think it was definitely worth it. So yeah, just a portable charger. I then also keep in my school bag my bullet journal, because this is where I record most of my homework. So I use the grey, I think it's Leuchtturm 1917 one, and in here I also, in the back pocket, I keep some blank flashcards for if I ever need them in my free periods. So yeah, I just keep those in the back so I don't have to keep them anywhere else. And yeah, just my bullet journal, because I will record all my homework in here. When I get it, I will put my timetable in here. I'll keep any revision plans in here. But pretty much I keep absolutely everything to do with organisation in here. So yeah, I'll just show you one page on it. But if you want to see how I do my bullet journal, how I organise my bullet journal for school, then I will definitely do that, but it's probably better while I'm at school. So this is just a page during exam season. So the top I've got the actual timings I'm going to do everything, and then I've got a to-do list of everything I want to do for the day. So I'm actually going to set it out a bit differently for school, because I actually only started it for exam season. So obviously I'm going to set it up a bit differently for when it's not exam season anymore. So yeah, if you want to see that, then leave a comment down below. But yeah, I will use this to record my homework and decide when I'm going to do everything. So yeah, bullet journal. But this would be a diary if you'd organised stuff using a diary or whatever you like to organise your stuff with. I just find bullet journals work best for me because I've never found a diary that works that well with how I like to plan my stuff. So yeah. The next thing I have in here is a bit similar. This is just a Filofax, I think it's the removable pages notebook. It actually works with the arc system. It's got the same like holes and stuff, so I can use my hole punch with it. And in here I think I'm going to keep a list of my homework, just because I like to have it in a couple of places in case I lose my bullet journal or whatever. And also it'll just be easier to see because I can have all on one page for a week, and I can cross it off when I've done it, and it will just be easier to see what I haven't done yet. So yeah, it's just this Filofax removable page notebook. This is actually a birthday present for one of my friends, and it is so beautiful. So it's just got this ruler which you can clip in and out and use as a bookmark, and then I've just got some line pages in there. I also have some square pages, and then I've also got some dividers at the back which I haven't decided how I'm going to use, and the first divider has a pocket in, which is really nice, so I might put some flashcards in there at some point if I need to start bringing them to school. So yeah, just this Filofax notebook to keep track of my homework, and if I've got a to-do list that's too long for my bullet journal, I will also put that in here. So yeah, this is absolutely beautiful. I love it so much. So yeah. And the final thing I keep in my bag is the thing that I showed you in my first organisation video, is my like day notebook. So I actually think I've changed it slightly since that, where I've added a slightly bigger folder at the back because I found this in a shop. So yeah, it's the same front. I added an elastic closure by just taking it off of a broken folder and hole punching the back, and then I just put it through. But yeah, I now have got a, yeah, it's just one of these ones with the elastic and then it opens. I don't think I've got anything in it currently, but yeah, I'll just show you the inside. So yeah, this is just attached to the back of my notebook, which is really handy. Yeah, I took off some of the other folders just because I thought this would actually probably be more ideal. I think this was £1 from Asda. So yeah, that was pretty handy. And so yeah, it's just this, and I also added a couple more things in there. So I've just got a to-do list thing, and I've got the #100 hours of study thing from Louise Does Life. Definitely follow her on Instagram if you if you have Instagram. Her account is absolutely amazing, and her printables are incredible too. So I've just got a copy of that in there. And then the other thing I've added is a couple more dividers into it. So rather than just separating the subjects, I've now got a notes and an exercises sheet for each subject. I'm just going to show you maths. It's the same as the cover page for each one. I've just put exercises, and then there's another one which says notes. So yeah, just to keep it a little bit more organised. So yeah, that was clever, smart. So yeah, that's the notebook that I keep in my bag. So yeah, as you can see, my bag is now empty. So yeah, this is what it looks like, empty and inside and stuff. So yeah, as you might know, I am only just starting sixth form, so I don't 100% know what I will need in my bag, so it could change. So maybe don't use this as a comprehensive guide, but it might just give you some ideas as to the sort of thing you might want to take. I think I might film an updated one, like maybe a couple of months in, when I actually know what I need, and compare the two, which I think might be quite interesting. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!